Hey guys, welcome back to another video of our series. My name is Alpha. To those who are new to this channel, please subscribe, also share my video, like, also download my application. It's called the DevSelfTech, so that you get all the lessons and the source codes for free. So now we are in episode, you are in season 2, in episode 3. So in our application for students, I just created this activity. Also, I saw that this is taking a long time, almost it's taking over an hour to create this. So I saw that I can't create again, so I started to I wanted to show you. I'll show you what happens here. So also you can get the source codes from my application. So now, as you see, on top here, I just added a layout. Also I added a small text here, so that the student can know that we don't allow a space. So as you see, no space or capital letters allowed here. Also, this lesson, it's a revision test, because after creating a textbooks, also you need to give them their revision test, so that they revise, because it's just a small application for a library. So almost this revision test can take almost 30 minutes. Also, these are the seconds that will be counting down, and these are the number of questions. Also, these are the marks. Okay, so as you see, this is a simple question. Also here, it's a edit text. This is a edit text. As you see, this is a edit text, where the student or the child can write the answer here, also can submit the answer. So at the bottom here, I just added a few things. This is a button for instructions, and this button can be paused.
At the second here, as you see, there's a hidden button. So this button is for resuming. Also, it's written resume, but it's invisible. Also, I have an image. This image is for stopping. So if the students click this stop button, then it will stop. Also, we have one button that is visible, which means it's a play button, or it is a start button. So this is a start button. So the children can start by clicking. The student can start by clicking this start button. Then, after starting, when the timer is counting down, also this start button will be invisible. Then the only button that will be visible for the time, it's this button, which has it's a pause button. Also, this button can be used as an instruction button, the same button. So now, as you see, also I have a background, my paper background right now. Let's go to Java coding site. So as you see, on top here, I've got this is a timer of minus, and it's now set it to 10 seconds. So as you know that 10,000, it's a minus it's a 10 seconds. So if I want to set it to 1 minute, you can change this to 6. So it's now a 60,000, which means it's a 1 minute. So if you come back here, our revision test is for 30 minutes. So we need to calculate this. So we say 60,000 times 30, so that we get the correct 30 minutes. Okay, so it's a okay, so this is a 30 minutes. So this one is a 30 minutes now. So also I have a card with these variables. So this activity is always logged for the orientation. So this is the code that I used for locking the orientation to portrait. So if the children rotate this device, then the device will refuse to rotate. Okay, so also this is the button that I used to submit the answer, and this is a edit text. So what happens here, on my keyboard, if the child write the answer here, this keyboard is I added this MA option to send. So without clicking this submit button, you can click on the send button that is displayed on the keyboard. So this is the code. You can practice on different items. It's working fine. Then here we start and pause the button. We start the game here. Then we resume here. Okay, so also we stop. This is the stop. Okay, so my timer is start counting from this part. As you see, my timer is counting from this part, then I will set other pattern invisible. Also, on finish, as you see on finish here, I set this text so that it shows that the timer is stopped. Also, I set the start pattern to be invisible. Then I count on finish. Okay, so this is the dialog that will pop up when the timer is finished, so that it will show the results. So if the child, if this student is not finished, so the student must be faster than the timer, so that will win the game. And these are the stop pattern. Also, this is the pause pattern if the pause is clicked, and this is the update text counter of hours, minutes, and seconds. Also, these are the options for patterns. So it's where I set the pattern visible and invisible. So you will see this code. You can download from my application this code. Also, when you stop, if the student stop the game, it can switch off the phone and restart again. When it comes to this game, then this game will resume where it left. So this timer is good because you resume. Let's say you switch off your phone, or you close the app, or you hide the app will pause. Then if you resume the game, if you resume the application, if you start again the application, then you can click the resume button so that the game will continue. So on count on finish, this is the dialog that I use to display the results, the current position, and the number of correction answers, then the progress dialog. So this is the progress dialog. So this is the progress, that is when the students are playing this game, then this progress will be showing. So also here I check the answer. So it's where I check the answer. Then if the answer is correct, then I pop up this dialog and show the answer. Also, I added the score. As you see, you have the 1 mark added. So I display this. Also, the mark will be added. So these are the questions that I used. So if you want to add some questions here, or you want to change this type of questions depending on your country, so you can change this question here. So I have some questions, a lot of questions that I want to add here. Okay, so when the revision is completed, we stop the timer. It's the first thing that I stop. Also, I set a text. So I disable the title, I disable the stopwatch, the countdown timer, then I display the results. So the question, as you see, the question label. So it's where I stop the timer. So this is a helper dialog on which is an instruction. So you can set your instructions on how to play this game. So this is the dialog that will pop up with the instructions. So I just provided a few samples here. Then when the student press the back button, I just stop. I pause the timer. Also, I ask him, are you sure about to exit this game? Then if yes, then I'll update the patterns. Okay, so now after updating the pattern, I want to finish this. So I'll say finish. So that will close this activity. So I'll say finish. Also, so if the students wants to try again, then you click this try again, then we start the timer, then we stop and we start the timer here. But if he say no close, then we just close this, then we wait for him to close the game. Okay, so we add this revision test to mathematics because it's for mathematics.
I want to add some questions here because I only have a few questions, so I want to add more questions. Okay, so after adding this, let's run the project and I'll show you and see how it works. So also these questions are using a question utils, which is in utils here. So this is the question models. Okay, so it's working fine because I tested this code before, so it's working fine. And thank you for watching this video. If you are new, please download the application so that you will get the source code so that you can create your own project.